Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of Danganronpa. I'm getting so fast because I really want to know what the fuck is going on.
40 seconds.
We have 40 seconds. Oh shit! Entire building explodes.
Oh god, yeah, and Ian's back. Just so you guys know.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure you
Ian's
realized
also
that by
here.
now.
But yeah, we already told you that we are doing these like very like back to back to back to back to back, however many episodes it goes to. So yeah, let's do it. Let's figure out.
Right.
Let's.
I wonder who killed Sakura. I just have no idea.
Here's the answer.
It was Sakura. Whoa.
Killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
I hate that I was
I don't mean
right.
to take away
I
the
fucking
beats.
hate that I was right.
I know you were right so early, and me knowing how devious this trial was, I was so happy that you got it right.
What?
Holy shit!
The killer was Sakura?
It was.
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
It was.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
Well, then you're fucking flying.
I believe
homie.
I can fly.
No, that's problematic. R. Kelly sings
This
that.
guy.
That's problematic. R. Kelly sings that. You stop it.
I mean, fair enough, but like, separate art from artist, right? You play Minecraft still.
Leave me alone. Not just part of my childhood. R. Kelly should go die. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, I can't believe it. I don't want to believe
When
it.
you really think about it, everything matches up.
It really does.
Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it.
Yeah.
All so she could end her own life.
Yeah.
And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
She locked it herself. Sakura wanted to create the locked room.
The locked
Like I
room
was saying from the
was
beginning.
created by Sakura.
Yeah, I think the locked room was supposed to be so that nobody can, like, that would be the only conclusion, and nobody can, like, pin it on anybody else.
I think, yeah, that had to be it. Holy shit. I still can't, I'm like reeling at the fact that I was right so early. Like literally as soon as we found her, I was like, she killed herself.
Yeah.
That's insane. I've never been so fast, like, catching on like that. Like with a body understanding where it came from and stuff. Like,
Well, the smile was the big part of your decision there.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm just proud of myself more than anything. With this entire trial, I got it right from the very beginning.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did.
Yep,
She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath.
yep.
And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it.
This is true.
At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room.
Hina.
And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Shit.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Like it wasn't.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door.
Yeah, she did.
Because you
Yeah.
already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
She snatched
That's
it.
when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
Damn.
Wait a second. How did she know?
The more I
She was
realized
dead.
how unusual your actions were.
Because she found the body first, remember?
Yeah, but the door was locked.
Yeah, but then they busted it open and she was far behind them whenever they were checking out the body. So the
And she just saw the poison. And was like, shit, I gotta change this.
Yeah, exactly.
Like on a whim.
Yeah. And that's why she ran over to the medicine cabinet and switched them so fast. Yeah, because she went straight to go get the others.
Oh yeah. I have to go get the others.
On shaky legs, Cena left the rec room. Yeah, that was
You
weird.
said you were going to go get everyone else.
That's not what you
But
did,
your
was
real
it?
intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it?
That's why it was so blindly placed.
Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept.
Yep.
There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room.
Yep.
When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
They do.
When you were done, You gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
I got everyone.
What? Oh, no, I'm not even gonna do it. Fuck you, hero.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
Sakura's been killed. I see.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground.
Yep.
Honestly, I should have noticed.
Yeah.
You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
Shit, you're right.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Yeah.
So, Sakura committed suicide.
Damn.
In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
Yes, and you fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah. If it wasn't for Kyoko, you'd all be fucked.
No! No, 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 no!
Aww.
I killed her! I did it!
Oh my god, Hina.
Aww. This voice acting is breaking my heart.
Not! Nothing's over!
Shit.
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Closing argument. Begin.
This is true. So
Sakura gave them all notes. So I guess you want my like one sentence hints like usual?
sure. So I'm thinking this goes
Okay.
here.
No.
No, not even close.
This is who was the third person to receive a note from Sakura?
Oh shit, yeah, we have to get Byakuya reading his note.
There you go.
Wait, and how do I scroll through? Oh yeah, I scroll through with like that. And
I think yeah.
this is where that goes, right? Or is that too early?
Sorry, there was like a lag spike there in Discord.
I was thinking we should put it here.
Yeah, that's her coming out of the closet.
No, I thought that was her
Or her
she's
going
shutting
in the
herself in, right? Is that the right?
No, and that might.
This is her coming out of the closet.
Oh, you're totally right.
So that's good.
Yeah,
I think so too.
they might be squished. I have no idea.
I'll switch him if I have to.
Yeah.
There's Hero coming across him. Well,
Sakura
her.
offers a piece of candy.
He's like, hey, okay. And then he hears that mumbling. Oh, wait.
There are certainly decoys, so that one we don't need to use.
What, the candy one?
Yeah, the candy one's a decoy, because it's the same thing as a panel that's already there.
Would that go there?
I think so, actually, yeah.
Cool. I'm getting better at this whole thing.
Oh, no.
No, wait.
No.
No.
It's not, it's the knight, because if you look at the bottle in his hand, it's the knight. No.
Wait, no. Yeah, it's the night, because
Right.
that's whenever it smashed. And then there is whenever he wrote Togo's name in.
Yeah, then he fucking ran.
Yeah, then here's her coming out of the closet. Toko gay confirmed. No, I'm just kidding.
Gosh.
She.
I mean, no comment. Okay.
No comment. What the fuck? And this is where.
Did she place it upside down? Yep.
That's right.
Rack. And she picked another bottle. There you go.
Alright, so we continue. Go to Act 5. She wakes up.
God, poor Sakura. She got attacked twice and is like, fuck it, and then drinks poison.
Yep.
Right?
It's pretty upsetting.
Poor Sakura.
There's Hina being like, hey, I should fuck things up.
Yeah, that's interesting that Hina is the shadow person. Would it be funny if Sakura was the shadow person?
Imagine.
Like the victim and the shadow person.
And I think that's good.
Looks like it, yeah.
Let's
Here's
go.
exactly what happened.
Shit.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
Yep.
Yep.
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya.
Why'd she pick them specifically is my only question.
It's a good question. Maybe it'll be answered, maybe it won't. I don't remember.
I guess she didn't want
But
people
one
that
of them
she
headed out a
liked
bit
getting
earlier
involved,
than
huh?
the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Flip. No? Alright. Then what goes
Oh,
there?
okay, so that means that those two are switched.
Yeah, it must be.
So you have to go to the other Toko and the locker one. I guess that makes sense since this one looks that you can see her sweating. Closing yourself in the locker, and then later she comes out of the locker.
Here is you!
There you go.
But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
This is true.
And
She
found
chilled in
it.
there.
She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sakura was like
Then,
right there.
From inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room.
God, if Hiro just didn't mention that Toko was in the
Next to
locker.
arrive was
Imagine.
Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
Yep. Goes.
Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it.
Yep.
Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime.
God.
He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end,
True.
he wrote down a name.
It just happened to be Toko.
By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
Yep. Dumbest
Of course,
pin
Toko had
pinning
witnessed the
if
whole
someone
thing.
else found the crime
So
though.
as soon as the coast was
Right.
clear,
She came out of the closet. Yo, what's up? I'm gay now. And then
she
kept
jumped
going.
out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
Yep.
But in her rush, she made one little mistake.
Put it in upside
She
down.
put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted.
And Sakura caught her.
This caused her personality to switch back
Yeah, I
over
guess so,
to
yeah.
Genocide Jack.
Well, I mean, that's what shows in the top
That's
left.
what it seems like, yeah.
When she
Interesting.
woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out.
God, poor fucking Sakura.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
She was just trying to care.
I think I hit
And
with
just
2
like
bottles.
Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her.
Yep.
This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head.
True.
Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence.
I mean, like, she probably would have died
She
with blood
gathered up
loss
the
if she
broken
wasn't treated.
Monokuma bottle
You're not wrong.
shards, and the queen
So really,
chest-
she just saved Toko's ass.
True.
And that explains how Sakura was attacked
Because she could have just
twice
sat
with
there.
the same
It
type
wasn't
of
Toko's
blade.
fault.
Yeah, that's why there were multiple blows and it wasn't multiple
But even after
from
those
the
2
same
blows,
person.
she was still alive.
Imagine that, like, emptying the poison, putting it there, and then, like, dying without drinking it.
Yeah.
And then it's, like, Toko's fault, but then you,
So then,
like, make it
what
look like
was
it was
Sakura's
suicide.
actual cause of death?
That would certainly end the killing
It
game.
was the poison
Yeah.
that Sakura herself
So that's where the
got
blood
from
came
the
from on her mouth. She probably started throwing up when she chugged it.
Yeah.
She turned the rec room into a
Also, where's the rest of the
scenario,
blood?
and then drank the deadly mixture.
Why isn't her entire face covered in blood, and, like, now?
It's a good question.
And there, she took her final.
Yeah, and there's blood on her hands here.
Yeah, hold on a second.
This is like breaking everything we had figured out.
I think they're just...
Later on,
I think
Yeah,
they're just
I
trying to
think
make
they
it
seem to
more
have messed
dramatic.
up.
body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside.
Yeah.
But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
Yep.
Yep.
She snatched it.
And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground.
Yep.
And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can.
Yep.
Did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves.
Exactly.
In an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion.
Are they gonna be like, that person is
And the one who
you?
went
Oh,
to
we
all
have seen
that
that.
effort.
Which I don't understand why they're doing that. It's kind of stupid.
Shit. Even her ghost self had those fucking...
Was
Jesus.
you, Hina.
Yeah.
This is so
Makoto's
upsetting.
like anime protagonist.
Yeah.
Hair covering eyes, looking
That's
away.
the full truth of the case.
Damn.
Sakura took her own life.
Wait, so she can... Who? No one's getting executed, right?
And you claim to be the killer
a good
behind
point.
that fact. Isn't that right? That's
I guess that's good, right?
Dude, Byakuya's
There's one
brain
way.
just fucking exploded.
Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
That's a good
Maybe
question,
you should give
isn't
him more
it?
credit.
Yeah.
huh? Oh, well, I mean,
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's
Oh,
what makes
shit.
It so complicated.
Damn.
Just absolutely just like bitch slapped him with knowledge.
That's what you don't understand.
Cost
And
benefit
that's why we
diagram,
couldn't
straight
solve
up
this
economics.
See? Didn't I tell you? When you
Shit.
dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Oh shit, she did say that.
Yep, and then he said, and I'll happily avoid its attempts. Is what Byakuya said.
Yo, yo, continue. Yo, our mixtape's getting dropped soon, I swear. I'm producing it. Ian's rapper name is Little Princess, and we're gonna be dropping that sometime.
Little Princess, yo.
Little Princess is right here, and I'm gonna be the producer, whatever the fuck the name that I figure out is gonna be, and we're gonna get it set up, boys. Let's go.
Little Princess rap album at 100K.
100%. Well, yeah, once we hit 100K, if we ever do, that's whenever we release it.
If not earlier, but like you'll see.
We'll see. Whenever we get the chance to make it.
If we manage to get 100K though, then it's guaranteed. Let's say
You
that.
made your point.
Oh, Monokuma doesn't like this.
Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys forget already?
You seriously forgot?
Yep.
I can feel my energy draining out of me.
Poor Monokuma.
Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it.
Alright, I guess it's voting
Maybe
time.
you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your
Chance
vote.
at Jack.
So, who will be chosen as the Blackened?
I wonder.
Makoto.
You make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? Alright, who's gonna be guilty? It's gonna be Leon?
Sakura. Imagine if Leon's face popped up. Shit. And
Yeah,
they're...
Leon actually poisoned Sakura a long time ago. It was just super slow acting. Yeah, that's right.
I bet he's so upset that he doesn't get to execute anybody.
Right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
Aww.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. There's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why do you try to cover up what happened? It's gonna be something like I said, either wanting to take everyone down with her and not wanting to believe it. If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, well, you almost died.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted.
So I called that one right too. That's upsetting. So is she gonna, no one's gonna trust her anymore after this. She kind of screwed herself over. What?
I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why.
You should have been the one to die.
couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean... You were gonna take us all with you?
Damn, I did call it. That's weird.
We have to atone for our sins.
Jesus Christ, the heartbreak in this.
Because everyone, even me, we all killed her.
You're not wrong.
We all have to pay for our crimes.
What?
For serious? That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand. Let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died?
Damn.
Look at this.
She left a note! Read it.
Me? Okay.
Read it in
Such
her voice.
brutality. Okay. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
That's...
I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note.
Suicide
This
note?
was on the ground outside. That's how she. Okay, so that's how she knew that she was dead. Looking back, I should have seen it coming.
She had started isolating herself. That's one of the big signs that someone's about to off themselves.
Yeah. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office.
Damn.
I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down.
Shit.
I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me,
I can't forgive this!
my closest friend got hurt.
Shit.
Sakura, because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility.
Shit.
Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault.
Damn.
Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them.
Huh?
You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is?
Oh, we're gonna get some insight on why.
Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But,
Talk about what?
um...
Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you.
Hina.
Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Shit.
Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you'd have understand. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet...
Shit.
You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable.
No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you. You wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means.
Shit.
So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'd do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came. Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Holy shit.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you.
Holy shit.
What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
Because she just poisoned herself.
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back.
And then she downed it. That's what Hina's original story meant. Fuck.
That was the last conversation I had with her. I went into the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late.
Fuck.
Sakura!
Please.
Let me in, please. Open the door.
Why?
Fuck, dude. No, this is not right.
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry.
Son of a bitch.
And I didn't even realize it.
Hina.
We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live.
Fuck. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial.
Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out in the end. I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey, hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but
Hey!
it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here.
Jesus Christ.
Gotta wipe the tears out of my eyes for 1 second. Alright. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right?
Fuck.
Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me...
In other words,
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
yes indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note.
What? But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then...
Huh?
You lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now, well now, well now,
I
well
can't help it
now.
if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. Didn't even have Sakura's signature on it.
Shit. You filthy little...
Damn it.
I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial?
Almost.
The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene cut.
And?
So, then what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey, hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
Good question. But that's not what I want to know right now.
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Give me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, geez, talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. Ahem. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one
they're
who's
actually
imprisoned.
placing a doctor.
Shit.
It was our final night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
Shit, so this was all the way from the very beginning.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
Interesting.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving it in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
I love how, like, the way she's writing that, like, on that paper
Yeah.
is, like, traditional Japanese, like poetry.
Wait, shit, didn't mean to click that.
You didn't... They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka.
Shit.
At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina,
Shit.
my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive. I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than
I
anything,
cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
Shit.
that's how I came to feel.
So that's why Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm
Fuck.
going to resist you.
Of course, because of that I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or just moronic.
Fuck.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
Shit.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement.
My atonement. Sorry.
You just skipped that again. Jeez.
I'm sorry.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind. But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me.
True.
Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony.
Yeah.
The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control.
Mm-hmm.
And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
Shit.
The mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me.
Shit.
Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict amongst you dies with me. All dies with me. For that, I am willing to give up my life.
If it can
Fuck.
save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, Please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Fuck.
Okay, now I'm like legit like really crying again, even though I've seen all this before. I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself.
Shit.
She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Shit.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell any of you any of this because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me.
Fuck.
This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you.
Oh.
Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else.
Fuck.
No matter what, just survive.
But...
This is... You can understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still.
what are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
She died, so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. I can't do Monohama's voice, dude. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Fuck.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. As everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided.
What do you mean next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh-hoo.
What?
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemies each other!
He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you?
This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt these are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out. Yes! I am bowing out of the game. Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement, which is why I will no longer be participating.
Bad motive, but right thing. Well, what's going on here?
Now I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all
clear.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. But Byakuya, does that mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking.
Wherever Master goes, I go. And if Mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire.
Everyone.
Hey,
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. Nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time?
Anyway, let's forget about the good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's punishment time!
what?
Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead.
You're not gonna...
But
Is it me?
wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times one rule.
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, I'd be ashamed to let it go to waste.
So what is he doing?
So for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest!
A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
I'm so confused. No.
Yep.
Not like this, please. She doesn't even know what's going on, please. They don't know what's going on. Don't do this, please. No. They did exactly what they needed to do. Monokuma, you son of a bitch.
Invader Destroyer.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Turns out plugging him into the internet was the wrong thing to do. Mastermind seems to have noticed.
Fuck. Fuck.
Yep.
That upsets me so much. You suck, man. You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk.
Phew, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill a plate of chicken. After all, they say for a post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, boiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at.
Holy shit. I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but... when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul. My disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. Bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Huh? You're friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with the basketball?
Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop. He was my friend. And you killed him.
Is this what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. He was trying to find things out all sneaky.
just as I thought.
So, you finally noticed him.
Actually,
Finally! No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Ch.4 was doing something with a laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start!
What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
yep.
Well, the data in that laptop, it was, I guess we call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward, in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal. So I had to do a little, you know, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
Oh no! Did he work as hard as everyone else so we can all get out of here? Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. For that, he was killed.
Yeah, that punishment time. The punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
Very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low could get even lower.
No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad. Like, just unreasonably upset.
Well,
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note.
Huh?
Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Nina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school.
What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing. Which is, the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word, that would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for
You
today.
son of a bitch. What? You can't just stop at the most important bit.
It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid! It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But...
Too bad.
sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line on the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. What was the last line? And that's seriously it. Huh. Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh?
She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you.
Well, whatever. Who cares about some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach the school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long. Think hard.
Shit. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. What was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us. And Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Shit. The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? If we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off, the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of.
That's one idea.
No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo,
So the class trial is over, Monokuma's gone.
but
So now what do we do?
yes.
What else is there other than to head back up? Oh yeah. Okay, let's get out of here.
But...
Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge.
Hold on.
Is that his attempt to make him feel better? Aww. That's kind of sweet, I guess. In a sick kind of way.
Yeah. But it's like Byakuya was the one that fell for it.
What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up.
Seriously, I'm sorry.
How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. And then I'll try. That totally wasn't normal, right? Did you just capture this flag?
No.
Oh shit.
I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
Oh, what are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleaze ball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball because you are sleazeball.
I see.
Apparently you still have a death wish.
Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends.
No.
Stop fighting with Master, you're making me jealous. I want the abuse, give and take. Me.
Guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now.
Yeah.
And with that. And so, Sakura's trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. The story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us.
Bing bong.
Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we get it. Good night.
As such soon,
This
it's
is
okay then.
bedtime. Sweet dreams. Bedtime, sleep tight. Don't let the big boys bite.
Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it down into sleep. Couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep, but the night still wasn't over for me.
It was a long day.
A voice. I could hear a voice.
Oh God. A voice? What? Wake up. Wake up.
Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyes were like lead.
I need a good voice for this. Oh, it was just Kyoko. Okay.
Kyoko?
Shit.
Yes, it's me.
Kyoko?
I said yes.
How did she get in our room? Did we not lock it?
That's what I'm wondering.
Kyoko's here.
Wait,
Makoto's like still half asleep.
Wait, what?
It's like you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh, that's. Wait a second.
In a flash, I was wide awake. Well, what are you doing in here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up.
Oh, I see. Wait, but my door
It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. Okay, so they explained it.
was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey,
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised.
But I'm a protagonist. I have to. What?
Yeah.
What time is it?
Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, whenever she talks, you have to go like, yep, yep. And keep nodding and shit.
That's Japanese culture, though.
Yeah, I know. I heard that off Trash Taste.
Yeah, great podcast.
Oh yeah.
All right, 3 o'clock in the morning, of course.
It's 3 a.m. Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? The fuck do you want from me? I'm not fucking you. No, I'm just kidding. It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. Hey, I mean, I'd ship Makoto and Kyoko, just saying.
What's your favorite? Shut up.
So,
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that.
Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered.
The data center on the 4th floor.
What?
goodbye.
I'll meet you there.
Oh shit. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked.
Yeah. Now, I think we should do it this episode just because it still says Chapter 4 in the corner.
We should or shouldn't do it in this episode?
I think we should, because it's probably going to be like 2 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be like some exposition, like Alter Ego's appearance and stuff.
Yeah. And like in the corner, it still says Chapter 4. It doesn't say Chapter 5 yet, so it's like
exactly
still the same chapter.
I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. She may be inside already? Put my hand to the door with a certain amount of force. It didn't open. Tried again, but... Wait, what the fuck's going on? It must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? Data center on the 4th floor?
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, what are you doing up, mister?
Gah!
Damn it!
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know?
Oh, well, I just...
You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But...
Hey!
I can see that, you dolt. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break in a second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something?
No, nothing like that.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket?
Kyoko?
You too?
Now you two.
You guys?
Whatever. The two of you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back.
What?
Hey.
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go on, get out of here. Shoo.
So we left and went back to our rooms.
I genuinely have no idea what that was about.
And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye.
Oh, hold on! Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked, and then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that?
Don't worry about it.
Figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night.
Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
MUKURO IKUSABA.
What? What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
MUKURO IKUSABA. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Holy shit! That's what the 16th chair is!
Jay, you fucking called that from the beginning.
What?
Fucking called there's probably a 16 student from the beginning, I swear to God. It was probably a joke, but you said that.
Yeah, I did, because there was a 16th chair at the circle, remember?
Yeah.
Shit! How many things did I call? This is like the 4th thing today!
Oh God.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
Ultimate despair.
So ultimate despair wasn't something that they just used as a throw-out line from the beginning. Remember, because when it's like I fell into an ultimate despair as he was like,
yeah, it was something like that.
Like as he was getting dragged into the school originally.
Oh, it was, but it wasn't the academy meant for ultimate hope or something.
Yeah.
It was so I could experience ultimate despair.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the line. And the voice did say this already, yeah. Alright.
Shit.
And there's the end of chapter 4.
Star apologies. Fuck. The end.
The end. And now you understand the title.
Holy shit.
Apologies.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7?
Oh yeah, because
then it went up and said 7 question mark because there's like a
to be continued. Fuck, dude.
Mysterious student that popped up.
Receive the altar lump present. Fuck you, Monokuma, you bitch.
Yeah, there are always items related to the person who's executed.
Alright, so alright. That was
quite a trial. According to the narrator during that, we're only halfway through the game.
I hate you, Ian.
We're just past halfway.
I hate you, Ian.
Hi, what did I do?
You let me believe for so long that there were only 5 chapters in this game.
You think I was gonna tell you?
Now we're only halfway through. Only
really thought I was
fucking
gonna tell you
halfway.
that.
There's gonna be like 8 or 9 chapters in this bullshit. I can't do
really
this
think-
for
you
9
really
more
expected me to tell
chapters,
you
man. There's not even enough characters to make this go on for 9 more chapters, man.
That's a good point.
The fuck? This could go on for like
I mean, there's
4 more chapters.
7 characters, right? So if one person killed another person, 7 characters. If like MUKURO IKUSABA is there, then 2, 4, 6. That's 3 more chapters they could pull.
Exactly.
With just
Then what the fuck is about to happen, dude?
But it was like halfway through chapter 4 when they said you're past halfway.
True.
So it would make sense for there to be 7 chapters.
Fair point, but still. That's still a lot, dude. But anyway, so that was a lot. We just learned a lot. I think Kyoko trusts us again.
Yeah, I think Kyoko trusts you more than she did before if she told you MUKURO IKUSABA.
Exactly. Busting into your room and all that bullshit.
Yeah, 3 in the morning. Why couldn't you just wait and like tell us in the bathhouse the next day? Like
Exactly, but no, I think it's for plot because it always comes back to plot.
Yeah, no, it's a dramatic scene, right?
True. So, ladies and
And to
gentlemen,
remind us of the data center, I suppose.
Yeah.
That it exists because we're gonna be exploring a new floor, but technically we haven't looked there yet.
so that was a lot.
Gosh.
Ladies,
Yeah. Chapter 4 trial. Done. Complete.
ladies and gentlemen,
Finished.
that was an emotional roller coaster.
Synonyms.
Yeah,
no, I was legit crying,
Yeah.
and I haven't been legit crying lately.
I mean, my
in this
voice,
game.
my voice absolutely killed. That's why I got so quiet because I did start crying. But I didn't want to
Yeah.
start talking and be like, "Hey guys, this is going great," you know.
Yeah.
But that was a lot. My brain is fried. My emotions are also fried,
Yep.
which is very unfortunate. So,
Danganronpa.
ladies and
We've
gentlemen.
reached a very interesting moment in the game, though, so I'm actually very excited for every Danganronpa episode after this.
Oh yeah, me too. But still.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
So, I'm
Alright.
going to say, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is the end. For this episode, anyway.
Yep, we'll see you guys.
That sounded so
next
ominous there for a second, like this is the end.
Yep, I'm sorry, but we're not doing this channel anymore.
I'm sorry that after that, my brain can't handle it anymore. I'm handing it off to my dog, Mary Jane, and we're also
Then it'll be Ian and Mary Jane.
No, it's not going to be Ian and Mary Jane. Your dog's taking over your spot. Duh.
You're right. That's right. I'm also retiring. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you can. I'm not retiring. You're not retiring without me, and I'm not retiring without you. So we're going out at the same time.
Yeah, you're right. We have to hand off the channel as a whole.
Yeah, so it's going to
Alright, so
Mary
tune
Jane
in
and
next-
Django.
Next Tuesday, we'll be well, we won't be back, but Danganronpa will be back
With
and
Mary
Django and Mary
Jane.
Jane will be playing.
They're gonna sound a lot like us. I think they're taking our voice boxes too. That's part of the deal for them taking over.
Yeah, I mean, like when we retire, we don't really need voice boxes, right? Like we're just kind of done.
Yeah, exactly. So the dogs are gonna
Yeah,
have
donate
it.
them to those in need.
Well, it'll be a webcam episode.
A face cam episode.
Face cam episode. Yeah, exactly. Because I just got this
Oh, God.
webcam, so I mean it's got to be used for something. So I guess
Yeah,
Mary
you gotta
Jane's.
pass it along, don't you?
I guess Mary Jane's got to use it. Sorry.
Oh boy.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Shit. Okay.
well, thank you so very much for tuning in. This is gonna be, since this is me and Ian's last episode, thank you guys so very much for all the support you guys have given us for within the last few months, and I really hope you treat our dogs nicely.
Yeah, treat them nicely.
I swear, else I'll come back with my lack of voice and start barking at you guys. The barking in the background will be because you guys are hating on our dogs, okay?
Yeah. It'll be us taking revenge.
Yeah, it'll be us being like, you sons of bitches, you promised! It's, so thank you guys so very much. Before this bit goes on for too long and people actually start getting scared we're gone forever. We appreciate you guys so much.
God.
That's something that needs to be said. I really do appreciate this. It really makes my day. I've been in a bit of a rut mentally and like everything.
Oh, I feel that. Yeah.
Everything's been going on. I've had nothing but stress in my life, and this is probably one of my only breaks from it. And I really appreciate.
This channel has single-handedly saved me from falling into a deep depression this summer.
Oh yeah, agreed.
And I'm not joking.
Because
school started for you. School's going to start for me in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's just like, and we're gonna continue to push forward with this.
Oh yeah.
Don't think that the school's gonna start and the uploads are gonna stop. Honestly, I think it's gonna get more.
School's gonna help because you get out of school earlier than you got out of work in the past.
Oh yeah, I get out of school at 2. I get out of school at 2:30, and I get out of work at like 6. So think about it.
Yeah. So we actually have more time.
Yeah, exactly. And with that, it's gonna create more time for us to create more content for you beautiful people.
Yay! I'm so excited.
And we have an announcement coming up at some point. That's going to be really cool, and it's going to delve more into us than games. So I really hope you guys enjoy us as people and not just the games we play and stuff. So
yeah,
thank you guys so very much for watching. We appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. I know I say that all the time, but I really mean it. Thank you guys for honestly saving me mentally in areas. So yeah. Anyway, before we get really depressed,
to that, but like I can't. I just like it's everything.
Yeah, I think
I agree with it so much.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm glad that me and Ian have since the beginning have known that we're basically the same person. So sometimes one of us will say something and the other's like, "Damn, I wish I would have said that."
Right.
Because since we met, we've been basically the same mindset the whole time. So yeah.
By the way, we met about 6 months ago now.
Yeah, exactly. It's only been 6 months, and we're literally like we're like 2 peas in a pod at this point. So we're not going anywhere, and we have so many more plans. So I hope you guys are still gonna stick with us along for the ride, and more people show up. So before this gets too deep, thank you guys.
Before we have a 10-minute outro, Jay.
Thank you guys so very much. We appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Subscribe and hit post notifications if you want to see what we're doing next. Type down below in the comments and tell us what you thought of the video. Join our Discord so that we can interact with you guys and we can physically say thank you for everything you guys do. Follow us on Twitter so that you can get all the notifications on what's going on with the channel and stuff up until we get like the fucking community tab, which we will get. But
we'll persevere, just through sheer perseverance, we'll get it. It might be in 10 years, but we'll get it.
Thank you guys so very much for everything you guys do. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Love y'all.
Love you.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye. So long. Farewell. Off me to say goodbye.
Oh, shit. That was 3 fucking hours. Holy shit. Danganronpa.